Hey everybody, it's Lord Magicus, and we're gonna play Merfolk in Modern. Alright, it's been a while since we've done this, so yeah, let's just run what worked last time, I think. I'm pretty confident in the ability of this list to perform. I don't really want to make any changes to it. So, I've talked about like these cards a million times, you know what they all do. Yeah, like I am still gonna run the two Fairy Conclaves and two Caverns. I don't know, Mutavault and I have a very, very love-hate relationship, and I don't believe in that card. So we'll try Conclave. Let's see how that goes. Alright, let's play Modern. Come on, let's do it. League. Alright, join. Awesome. Let's run. Let's see, I'm sure a lot of people are right now in the middle of playing Pioneer, but we've still got like 1,000 people playing. That's not great, but it could be worse, I guess. There was a point where Modern was like over 2,000 players, I think, and that was right after Stoneforge Mystic got unbanned. Well, yeah, Pioneer is just siphoning people's time, so it's just going to be like this. Hopefully it won't take too long to find a match. So, today the mystery boosters got revealed. Those are ridiculous. Guess we'll see what the set looks like later when they finally release it. Alright, well, we're on the draw. I don't really like this because I have two green cards in my hand that even if these didn't come into play tapped, like, that would be a problem because I can't actually, like, cast these two. I'm gonna mulligan. This is actually not really much better. Whatever, I'll keep it. Hope for the best. I guess put Trickster in the bottom. We need to draw a land so we can play one of these cards. We have two draws to try to do it. Noble Hierarch, alright. Well, there's a lot of ways this can go wrong. These are not particularly the decks we want to be up against on the draw. So let's see, this could be Infect, this could be a company deck. Ugh. Pass. Don't want to be drawing more of these. Not yet. This could be humans. This could also just be Bant Company. Pass. Neat. This is not a good way to start off this league. Spell Queller. Okay, so or is this like Bant Spirits? This could just be like the Soul Herder deck. You know what, I actually think that it might be that. If I don't draw a land, I might actually just concede, because we're already very far behind this. Yeah, I don't really want to show him what I'm doing. Alright, fuck it. Nope. Yeah, if we can't get a second land by our third turn on the draw there, we're not going to win that game. Dismember seems really good, and that's really kind of it. I don't think Force of Negation is probably not that great. Let's see if... Yeah, I don't think this is a Force deck. This might not be a Spreading Seas deck either, to be honest. They could have like Eternal Witness, which maybe makes this relevant, or it is possible they have Collected Companies. Maybe we'll just bring in the Deprives and keep in 3 Cs. Alright, we'll just do it like that. Okay, well, not a good way to start. Well, just go an unplayable hand into like unplayable hand and just fucked. It's fine. I mean, Noble Hierarch decks in general are not particularly good for us. A lot of times it's stuff like humans, which is very close, or it can be infect, which is very dangerous. I want to be on the play. Alright, yeah, sure. So that we can actually cast things here. This is a good hand. This also threatens like Oko can just get in there and win. No. Pass. Alright, let's find out. What are you doing? Cavern. You gonna name human? Spirit. Okay, so that they might be just playing Bant Spirits. Alright. If that's the case, then I think that this hand's probably very good. Let's go with Merfolk. Let's get Silvergill Adept online. I'll show them Trickster. Okay, so if this is Bant Spirits, then I think we might be in a better spot here. I really need a third land, though, because I want to be able to play, like, Speaker and Silvergill on the same turn before Spell Queller comes down. I might even just Brazen Borrower this back to my hand, but I think this is better saved for a Spell Queller. Let's attack first. May as well get the Vial online. Which means, yeah, our sideboarding was about right. Force of Negation is not super great against this deck. But being down a game just on the basis of getting mana screwed is not helping our cause. Because this is looking like this could be a very close game. It's not going to be like a blowout. They might go for a Collected Company this turn. And they also have the option to keep Spell Queller up. Well, if they do play like Spell Queller, we have Trickster that can block it. Or tap it down, sorry. The problem is, like, they're threatening to put in something like Supreme Phantom or Thalia, and we don't have a way to attack right now, so it is extremely unlikely that we can actually cast a spell this turn. I could, like, if they have Queller, like, we can't really play around it very well. If I play Oko, it forces him to Spell Quell it, and then, I don't know, maybe next turn I can bounce it. But he's going to tick file up to 3, so... Yeah, that's rough. Let's find a basic island. I'm going to try to bait it out with Silvergill Adept. So if he has it, he'll just Queller this thing. Because I want to leave Oko back so I can actually resolve it. Oh, you're going to company. No? Queller? Okay. You're just saving yourself life. That's fine. Pass. So I can threaten to Oko and turn the Vial off, and then use Brazen Borrower on the Spell Queller. But without Island Walk right now, this is going to be very difficult. Yeah. Okay, well that makes life harder. So now if they have another one, now this Borrower does almost nothing. We might just get crunched out here because they have flying evasive lords and we have no lords in this hand. That would not be a good way to... This is like a reasonably good matchup for us usually, but we're taking what? Alright. Oh my god, they have billions of lords. Like, we're not winning this. Fuck. No, we're dead. Cannot come back from that. Like, we're dead in 2 turns, so... Alright, well, that was absolutely abysmal. Damn it! There's no out at that point because all their guys have hexproof and I can't target them and they kill us with flying, so no, we just straight up die to that. And with no lords to try to race them, there is absolutely no possible way of racing it, so conceding is the only thing we do. So yeah, those hands just were shitty against that deck. Like, yeah, having to mold down and only have the one land, like, terrible. But if we went further than that, I don't think it would have really... We probably would just lose from not having enough cards anyway, so... Alright, let's hope this is better. There's a very good chance that we're not going to see, like, you know, stuff like Tron or Burn or, like, Urza, where it might just be more of, like, the tier 2 decks because of the people playing Pioneer. Yeah, I want to be able to play. Ugh, this is terrible. No, mulligan. This is better, I think. Depends what we're up against. We gotta keep this. I guess I'm gonna put Force in the bottom. And pass. You know, I mean, like, a lot of the competitive players might just be trying out Pioneer at the moment, so... Yeah, it's hard to know what to expect right now. But I mean, it's always hard to know what to expect with Modern in general. So, honestly, we should just be ready for anything. Like, this might just be, like, I don't know, an Elementals deck or something. That seems to be a thing. Nope. I am definitely going to seize it, though. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, that's great. I mean, this could also be Jund. I don't know. We'll see. Nope. Watch, it's gonna be... Blood Crypt, okay. Young Pyromancer, okay, so this is like Mardu Pyromancer. So I have one question, though. How do you win if you can't cast any spells because I seize all your lands? Like, there was any question. I guess I should have waited until after I play this. That was a mistake. Because if I draw a Breeding Pool, I want to play that. Or, actually... Alright, well, it didn't matter. Alright, if you miss a land drop here, then you die. Alright, well, I'm probably going to seize that anyway. Never mind, they're just going to take the Spreading Sea so they don't get totally locked out of the game. So I guess we're hoping to draw a land so that we can play 2 lords next turn. Yeah, I mean, that's the only choice. You can't get rid of our lords. You might have Plague Engineer, so... Alright, well... Let's get this party started. We still need a 4th land in order to double fishy our opponent, but... I don't know, if they might just be casting like Fatal Pushes now or something. If we can't play more spells than them, then we're not going to catch up to this. And they just keep drawing lands. They don't have any red mana, so that's at least good. Yeah, okay. Smiting Helix. This deck doesn't even play this card anymore. This is like an old build. Watch, she's going to play like a mountain and just Smiting Helix again. Pyromancer opponent's too good. Ugh, come on. What is taking so long? Just like let this resolve and take your turn. What? Okay, see? Beautiful. Never do they not have it. So just Helix the Lord, and then, yeah, you just attack with... they might not attack, actually. It's okay, 4 card. Like, we had double Spreading Seas and even a 3rd one. They still cast stuff, so... Are you really going to attack with this? That doesn't seem like a very good plan. Pass. I am not racing you at the moment. Because I'm still very vulnerable. Like, I want to wait at least one more turn before I can start attacking. Well, we're not going to have a lot of time now. Yeah. Well, that's a 3-turn clock just from these. Yeah, see, this is a problem. Why? Why would you do this? No, you don't want to attack. Okay, well, this is exactly what I needed. So let's see. That will put me down to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I can go to 1. Well, I have to block something. So if I play Master here, then yeah, I can attack with both of these and theoretically win next turn. Because they have Island Walk. Alright. I can block. I do have to block at least 1 token, so... Opponent's at 11 right now, so... I've got lethal on board. If they have 1 removal spell, then they don't die. No, they didn't have it. Okay, well, there is no reason that we should have won that game. Like, I feel like we were very far behind and then just kind of luck sacked that out of our butt. Okay, well, take it. I think we need Dismember because Pyromancer has to die. That's just all there is to it. Vial, I don't think is very good against this deck. I don't really like Force either. But we need Dismember because they'll bring in Plague Engineer. And they'll probably have Culligan's Command, I imagine. What about Chalice? Chalice is okay, but I don't think that it's... They have stuff like Smiting Helix. Yeah, it's not really going to be good if they're playing stuff like that. No, I think this is just fine. We'll do it like this. Wow, I just had 4 cards in hand and, like, apparently could not... They must have just been all, like, double red things. Maybe, like, Bedlam Revelers. What is with these starting hands? These are terrible. I don't want to have to mulligan against a Thoughtseize deck. We mulled to 6, we have to go to 6 too. Yeah, this is fine, we'll keep this. And because we're on the draw, I think we're going to put Spreading Seas in the bottom. We need to we'll keep like all the creatures and the turn 1 play that like slows his deck down, so seems, yeah. Thoughtseize. Inquisition, okay, you take whatever you want. Probably Relic. Relic is actually very strong. No, he takes a Lord, okay. Maybe this means they're going to play like Plague Engineer. Alright, well, we put this card on the bottom. I swear, like, Magic the Gathering Online is bugged. Like, the stupid scry bug, like, everybody always talks about it, where if you put a card on the bottom of your deck for whatever reason, like, the chances that the next card is going to be one just seem, like, incredibly higher than they should be. I don't get it. It happens so often. Yeah, that's happening. What the fuck is that? Well, why is this, like, bugging out here? Okay, come on, Magic Online, catch up. I would love to be able to play this game, if you don't mind. There is nothing wrong with my internet. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna start seizing him. Yeah. Seize the means of production. No, this guy's just lagging ridiculously for some reason. I don't understand why. That's not bad. So if he doesn't play another land, like, you know, there's a very good... This could still just work. Yeah. Okay. So we might hold on to the Bloodstained Mire. Interesting. In case I need to crack Relic. If I play Mistbinder, like, I feel like he's just gonna... No, if I do this, like, yeah, there's like 100% chance that he's just gonna kill it with, like, Fatal Push. So I don't want to give him that option this turn. So now if you want a Culligan's Command, you have to do it right now. Yeah, and if playing this would have played directly into Command now as well. Yeah. And this is why we did it like this. Okay. Can't do anything else yet. However, I can play both of these next turn. That's helpful. Alright, what do you got? Play the green cards first in case something like Blood Moon is ever a thing. Okay, I expect at least one of these is going to die. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. What's your last card? So you have the last card you were hanging on to in a top deck. Yeah, I don't think an attack here is very good either. That's actually pretty good, though. Play the land first to play around like Culligan's Command, making us discard it. So if they just drew Dink, then yeah, maybe it's like Bedlam Revelers. It could be. They didn't play a land last turn. Seasoned Pyromancer, okay. Discard 2 cards. That's fine. You can make a token. Discarded Yawgmoth. Ooh. That's scary. I couldn't cast it at least. So this is a good, yeah, let exile a card, please. There we go. Because I don't want you commanding this back to your hand later. This card is insanely dangerous to us. And I'm not going to crack this just yet. Force of Negation is sort of okay. I have a 2-turn clock and I can counter 1 removal spell. However, he's got 2, 4, 7 damage in play at the moment. Well, this doesn't have Island Walk, unfortunately, so he could just, like, block it like that. Yeah, just attack. Okay, so not 2 turns. It's, unfortunately, 3 turns. I'll hold up Force. Still makes his attacks not terribly great. Yeah. However, we can draw a bunch of cards at end step. Can crack the Relic, and then also crack the Grove. I think if we draw another Lord, we can actually win next turn if we draw a Lord, so... Can't do this turn. This is not a well, okay, so here's the thing. If I go for the Conclave, then I kind of put the shields down on Force. However, I'm fine kind of with trading Fairy Conclave with this thing. It means we can't win next turn, but neither can our opponent. So we'll only take 3 damage, and they're not going to have enough. And they won't be able to exile this, and we can use Relic on it. Your greed has cost you. Oh, that was not bad. So we still have to be careful not to die here, though. Alright, how do we go about doing this? If I attack for 3... if I use Oko to make a food token, that doesn't really do anything. I could animate this into a 3/3. Then I can't... Yeah. I don't really want to turn their creatures into 3s either. So let's see. Can blah... so yeah, like I'm kind of in a situation where if they have a removal spell, I'm going to die. So I could crack the Relic first. I don't really like that option. This might just be better as a 3/3. If I elk this thing, then I have an extra blocker, so they have to kill 2 things in order to kill me. Oh, but I really need to crack this Relic to get rid of this Pyromancer. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately I have to do this. Okay, well then I think the safest thing to do here is... If I go to 5, yeah, again, 1 removal spell kills me. I don't know what other choice I have, though. Alright, I'm just dead to a removal spell. Pass. No attacks. So if they can kill one of these, they can just attack me for 5. That works. Okay, you win. Oko is a little bit too late there. Okay, so... Yeah. Yeah, the relics are fine. What about the rest of these? I think the forces are okay. They're not perfect. Chalice on 1 doesn't really do... It's not very good against this deck. They have Kolaghan's Command. Deprive is sort of okay. I don't know. I'm just going to run it back like this. Alright, well, we kind of stole the first game, but then I think we kind of fell we just fell short in the end in game 2, so let's see if we can win game 3. Fuck my life. Every single, like, starting hand that we've kept, like, we've even looked at has just been god-awful. Trickster's going on the bottom. I guess I'm just not allowed to keep 7 cards for some reason. Like, that's... What the hell is this crap? I hate it so much. Yeah. Well, no matter what you do, I'm drawing a card next turn. If you Thought Seize me, you probably have to take Spreading Seas. Or Inquisition, that's fine. Then it means I get to play Silvergill for free. And, yeah, okay. I get my card out of it anyway. Cast. They kept 7 cards too, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. We can just mulligan every single game. That's fair magic. That's how this game works. And it looks like they're going to have turn 2 Pyromancer every time. That's what I anticipate here. Yep. You are very good at magical cards. Okay. If he kills the relic with Kolaghan's Command, so be it. I mean, we were discarding this anyway. But I mean, I would rather, like... no, all of these are kind of the same, really. Well, this is a good sign. Let us untap. That's probably not a good plan. Okay, well, let's just attack. Let's pressure him while we can. I mean, there could just be, like, multiple fatal pushes going on right now. Let's just attack with Silvergill. See how he reacts to it. Lightning Bolt. Okay. It's interesting that you bolt the Silvergill Adept instead of trying to, you know, bolt both of these and trade the Elemental with it. Ooh. If only I had a blue card for this. Yeah, see, I think they did that wrong because they should have bolted the Lord and then traded the token with it, but that was just... I think that was purely incorrect in their part. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. I need Dismember or I die. That's how that's going to work. Well, it's a little bit too late now. I can't reasonably attack into this. I had to just try to find Dismember because dismembering this thing this turn was my best chance. Yeah, at this point, like, now the elementals can just sacrifice to just kill off the lords. So he needs a third elemental to kill it off, but again, any instant or sorcery is just good enough here. Damn it. What are you thinking about here? Yeah, okay. If you have Kolaghan's Command, I am going to counter it. Yeah, proliferate. Yep, you can kill it that way. Discard the mountain. And then this will now kill this thing. No, we can't be, like, without Dismember, or I guess Oko would also sort of be okay. This card will just absolutely destroy us. It's super dangerous. Yeah. If he really wanted, he could sacrifice both of these. It's a really weird attack. I'm not going to block. Let's get rid of this Pyromancer. Oh, beautiful. Merfolk. So how do I want to go about this? I guess, yeah, we just have to do this, like, right now. So now you have to decide, do you want to kill off my creature? Okay, you can make it a 1/1, that's fine. I am still attacking you for 1, though. I just can't play around another instant, so... Alright, well, Dismember came at the last second, so let's hope that it was good enough. Because if I have, like, another one of these, then we're fucked. I can't... I mean, countering this doesn't actually do anything, so... They can take Silvergill, that's fine. They took Force, what are they worried about? Why take this? I can't cast this turn. That's super weird. I guess my choices are I can either play Silvergill Adept or attack for 2 in the air. Just trying to think of, like, how this could play out. Do I just cast Silvergill and draw a card? Guess I'm gonna play Silvergill Adept before he can make me discard it. I'm not gonna play this Sanctum, I think. I want to keep it in case he makes me discard a card with, like, command or something. Okay. Didn't have a removal spell, so that's surprising. No attacks, that's also a sign of strength for us. So I think we're just going to attack with Fairy Conclave this turn. There's not any real need to attack with more than this. Because if they have a bolt or something, then... Yeah, okay. Yeah, because attacking with the Silvergill would have meant that he could now just chump block with a token, so... Did you have it, like, the whole time and you're just sandbagging? I guess they did. Well, shit. Oh, we are fucked. That's gonna just nut crush us. Yeah, no, I can't. This is an unbeatable, like, thing for us at this point, because now if you just cast Yawgmoth, there's a million tokens, we like, lose the game. I guess... I have to just do this. I don't know. Like our next like turn draw is gonna really tell us whether we get to win or lose right now. But both of these are dead. If he wants to go to, I guess he can't actually go to 2 right now because if he does, then he dies to the conclave. Okay, so he's at 4. If I animate conclave, he goes to 3. Conclave might be my only way of beating this, though. Again, I can't attack here. Alright, well, we're not technically dead yet, but we are getting very close. Depends how much junk they have in their hand. They have 4 cards, so I mean, that's very not good for us. If, like, even one of them is playable. No. Oh god, what do we got? Smiting Helix. Oh, weird. That's terrible. Yeah. Okay. Bad. Now we're just lost. We cannot come back from this. No, I can't afford to block this. Because if I block, then he can just sacrifice one of these. Yeah, so we don't technically die this turn. I will play Sanctum in case we draw Oko and we need to make a food, I guess. But he can attack us for 6. No, the Smiting Helix just like is gonna do it though. Well, if they cast Smiting Helix on this, then they can put us to 1. We have to block something other. I guess if they hit our face, like what happened? Like that does it too, right? Yeah, we're at 4. We're dead. Whatever. You had everything. It's fine. Can't beat the multiple Yawgmoths. Like, just damn it. That just did not come out our way. And like, these are definitely not decks that I am prepared to fight at the moment. That's just frustrating. I don't even like remember the last time I've played against like spirits or like faced Yawgmoth in Modern. That's ridiculous. But I guess I don't know. You can do whatever you want in this format. Nobody really cares anymore. Modern is just a grab bag format, especially on MTGO. And yeah, I say this all the time, but like anything that is like a half-baked plan can be very, very good. And in this particular match, like yeah, the Yawgmoth is very well suited to beating our kind of deck. So it is what it is. Like yeah, I can't defeat everything, unfortunately. So this is definitely going really poorly for us. Whatever. It's fine. I gotta be honest though, like my heart is also not particularly in playing Magic at the moment. I don't know what it is, but like Magic has just kind of lost its charm for me a little bit. Yeah. Alright, on the draw, we're up against Puff Sun. Okay. That's fine. Oh my god, this is a hand that we can actually like keep. I didn't know that was allowed. Well, we're on the draw, so Wooded Foothills could be like Burn, could also be Valakut. I don't really want to see like. I guess we're okay against Burn with this. This kind of hand is not really gonna do well against Valakut. Blood Crypt. Oh, so this is Jund. Never mind. Well, I mean, these cards are fine. Just I don't know. Jund is gonna be tough. It's not a. Oh, is this Dredge? What the fuck? Oh no, this is Dredge. Okay, fuck. Alright, well, that changes everything. We need Force of Negation really badly. Okay, so let's get our breeding pool out. No. So let's play Silvergill. Alright, well, we can get to a turn where we can play 2 Lords, but as it stands right now, this Conflagrate sitting in the graveyard is not going to be our friend in either of these Bloodghasts. Life from the Loam. Oh no, you have another Cathartic Reunion. That's interesting. 2 Conflagrates. Okay. Well, this is not a great turn for us. I mean, game 1 against Dredge is always going to be rough, especially on the draw. Like, if they keep the kind of hand that just, like, curves out and wins, like, there's very little you can do without, you know, force. And sideboard cards go a long way to fix this, but yeah, F6. They're going to get, if they have a land, they can get Bloodghast. They have, what, Amalgam that comes back at the end of turn. This is not shaping up to be particularly good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if Oko's really going to do anything here. I guess I'm just going to use Trickster to tap down Prized Amalgam. It's not the perfect use, but the problem is if I play Oko right here, it's not actually going to do anything. Oh, another Bloodghast and Prized Amalgam. Fuck. That was a very good Dredge 3. Is there a way to, like, see these cards? I know it highlights the name of them, but are you just supposed to know? I mean, I know what, like, Life from the Loam does, but I'm just curious. So what do you got? Stomping Ground, Gemstone Mine, Forgotten Cave. Yeah, that makes sense, because now you can dredge again. I have 7 cards in hand, so even if I play 2 Lords, like, you still kill off most of my board. I don't have, like, any chance of racing this either. Yeah, they're getting another Amalgam back. Like, this is hopeless. Okay. That was a little bit preemptive. Okay, never mind. Well, I guess we're tapping down Prized Amalgam to take less damage that way. It's a 2, 4, 6. Now I have to block one of these. Never mind, we're dead anyway. What am I even talking about? They have another Cathartic Reunion, right? Or I'm Conflag. Yeah, we're dead. Like, cause they can actually just they can dredge Life from the Loam, cast to get 3 lands back and attack with flying. Like, there's nothing we can do about that. Their attacks are just too much. All right. Well, we want Cage. We want Relic. And let's see. What do we not want here? Merfolk Trickster is actually not particularly good. Brazen Borrower is also sort of poor. I think I'll take in 2 Deprives here. You know what? No, we can take in more. We can take all 3. Oko is not particularly great. Maybe I would rather keep Borrower than Oko. Like, this is not like a mid-range matchup where Oko is going to like grind out value in this. Keep 2 Tricksters. This is fine. Yes, play. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to hope for the fucking best that next turn I can draw lands and keep up Relic. And I will probably pitch Merfolk Trickster to Force of Negation. Yeah. Shriekhorn, I think that's actually worth countering. Because that's going to stop them from being able to get cards in their graveyard. It slows them down by a fair bit. Just get rid of that so that way they don't have things to get back. Yep, it's fine. You'll get a Dredge. I can't interact with this. Vengeful Pharaoh. That is annoying. That was, oh my god. If we had drawn a second land, like, we probably just win this game, but, like, now he gets Narcomoeba and 2 Prized Amalgams, and he has Vengeful Pharaoh in here. Fucking hell. Today has just been, like, a very hard day of Magic for us. Like, this Relic is a little bit late now. Okay, destroy target attacking creature, huh? Yeah, I don't really want that to happen, so... Attack. Hoping that this slows him down. It is going to be hard to race this because that's 7 damage coming at us. However, we get to attack back for a lot, so if we can just not die for like 2 turns, we have a chance. Yeah, that's fine. No blocks. Just hard cast Stinkweed him. Yeah, that makes sense. Spreading Seas would be very strong. A Lord would also be very strong. So I can attack him for 9, however he can just block with Stinkweed and kill something and then potentially Dredge a bunch. Is that really helping my cause? Like, it means he takes 6, but so then he's at 9, but then, I don't know, I guess this might just have to be okay. I don't really have any better options. This is as much as I can reasonably hope for. And, like, we were also just dead to, like... Okay, well, those were very terrible dredges for him. This leaves, like... Ooh, that's interesting. We need Spreading Seas. Yeah. Is that enough? Like, or do we go for the Grove? Like, I don't think I can attack this turn. No, they're definitely attacking with everything next turn, though. Right. Which means I have to... They might... They can't, like, kill me next turn. So the question is, do I put Grove in and try to draw a 2-drop, or do I put Conclave in? Because this forces me into the line where I have to draw a creature off the top this turn or a Lord next turn. Conclave could theoretically block one of these things. Yeah, but I don't feel like that. We have to win in 2 turns. Like, if we can't win, like, next turn, then we probably lose. So I think I want to optimize my chances of drawing a Lord and Spreading Seas. So if I can... I don't know, or like another creature. If we draw, there's a possibility if we draw enough creatures, then we can stabilize the ground long enough. Alright, so we're gonna draw the card. That is not bad. Not gonna attack. But now, yeah, they have to be very careful with their attacks now. Because I can potentially just trickster down something if they attack with everything. Ooh. Okay, I'm fine with eating this. Trickster can just numb that. Play around like Lightning X or something. Okay, so now drawing Spreading Seas does actually win the game. So great. Our opponent does not have a lethal counterattack just yet. They can just play this merchant now if they want. Yeah, that's fine. Attacks are still not terribly good, so I guess we're just passing. Fuck! Yeah, that's a thing. Well, we're running out of time for this now. Alright, so... Again, we're in a situation where we kind of have to draw C's, and that's the only way that we're getting through this. Now I think they should attack with these two, because I can't reasonably block them. Just one? I guess it's fine. I'm not blocking it. But that was, I don't know, like, if I have a Lord, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, because if I had a Lord, I could just eat both of them. If I have a Lord here, I could still just eat one, so... I don't know what this is playing around. Alright, come on, we need Spreading Seas. Spreading Seas gives us 9 Island Walk damage. That's It's not nothing, I guess. Alright, what happens if I attack with everything? Like, is that enough? No, well, like, they can block everything right now still, so I'm just gonna play this vial. If they attack with the prized amalgams now, I can just use the Master of the Pearl trying to eat them. Yep. They get to Dredge 5 every turn. Ugh, Creeping Chill is bad. However, we're not dead yet. Now we're dead. Double Creeping Chill is enough. Alright, well, fuck. We are 0-3. It's been a while since we've done this poorly, but... Jesus Christ, what the hell is happening to our deck? Why? Why now like this? Oh. Bant Spirits, Pyromancer, and Dredge. Dredge is something we can definitely beat, but, like... I don't know, we needed a little bit more. Like, they had definitely kept, like, a game 1 hand, and our side, like, missing the land drop, I think, is really what hurt us. If we had found the land drop to play, like, and play and crack Relic that turn, like, I don't think that there's any possible way that, like, they're gonna catch up to us, but I don't know, what else do we do? Like, we had a hand with a Vial, a 1-drop, and Relic. Like, I think that we can't afford to mulligan that. It's too strong. We just have to hope for the best. But you know what? That's fine. We're on our way to a perfect 0-5 today, so... That's never happened on this channel. I don't know. I guess maybe we're about to start, so... This is definitely not how I anticipated this going. And the thing is, if we lose the next match, it's actually not even worth playing the last one, so... I guess 0-4 is equivalent to 0-5, so if that happens, then we give our last opponent a free win because we don't get anything out of it. Ah, frustrating. I don't know. Alright, let's get this fucking shitfest over with. Now we're at the point where we're lucky if we win the next 2. I'm not feeling it. I don't know what the problem is. It's just, yeah, play. Sure, this seems reasonable. We mold to 6. I almost kind of hope that they're just playing like Neo Brand or something like that, so that way if they can just kill us quickly, that would be great. I just don't even want to be doing this right now. I don't know what I want to be doing, but this doesn't feel like it. And I can't really explain why, I don't know. I have no explanation for it, just... Okay, so this is, what, What the fuck, Mox? You're playing Mox Tantalite in your deck. Okay, well... I'm guessing it's like Ad Nauseam. They didn't even have a land, so... Well, Chalice on 0 is going to fuck up this deck something really, really strong. Okay, so here... I guess we just play Trickster and then followed up by a Lord. We really want, like, Force of Negation, though. So, yeah, we're in the 0-3 bracket, so it's not surprising that we're just playing against utter jank at this point. No, not that one. What are you, like, considering here? You have no mana. Force of Negation is not an option at this point for you. pass. So they're going to go off next turn. Could seize my own land if I want to. See, they're going to have 4 mana. That's probably not even enough to do anything, to be honest. I should have actually seized the island. I wanted the chance of drawing force. But I mean, they either have to win this turn or we are going to kill them, so whatever the plan is going to be, it has to be quick. They haven't drawn a single land, so I'm kind of curious what's going to happen. 3 red, okay, like Anger of the Gods. Or do you have something more special than that? Oh, are you just gonna play like a fucking you're gonna play like a Dragon Storm? Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I mean, yeah, that's you can play your Iron Crag ritual and get there. You know what? No. Okay, fine. Belcher. All right. You have no lands in your deck, do you? 8 cards. What? You're playing Goblin... Oh, okay, I see. So you're playing, what, Mono Red Belcher? Okay, well, they just gave it, like, they had no choice but to just go for it there. Alright, well, I hate to tell you this, but you have absolutely no chance of defeating us here. Oko, you are totally irrelevant because if Belcher resolves, we probably die. And Spreading Seas is absolutely going to do nothing against this deck because they have like almost no lands in their entire deck. Well, it's not entirely true. Like they might have like 1 or 2 lands, so this could turn off rituals. It's the chance that it's actually going to do that though are pretty low. Take out a Vial because we have the Collector Oaths. No, I think that it's fine. We'll just do it like this. We should be able to beat this. This is not a problem. Whatever, fuck it. They can't. If they can't beat this card, then they lose, so I'm fine with just jamming it and hoping that that kills them. But having, like, all of these lands is definitely not where I want to be in life. So I think what I'm going to do is play Cavern with Kumena Speaker first. And then turn 2... I can fetch up an island. Or no, I have to get a breeding pool for this if I want to do that. So then maybe I'll just play Grove instead. Okay. Such a shame that we couldn't do this before he searches his deck. I feel like this is a mono-red version of this deck, though, because otherwise they'd be using the green spells to do this. Okay. Alright, I'm going to get the breeding pool, because that way it makes this a 2-2 and it lets us cast this turn. And our life total is not particularly relevant. It's normally either alive or dead. Okay, pass. Good luck. I hope you brought in Lightning Bolt. Yep. Okay. I can attack with both because actually if he blocks with both of these against the oaf, I can just bounce one and blow him out. Double blocking is not an option. Huh. So what's going to happen here? So he's going to have 4. He can't actually win yet, so all right. I'm going to bank on him not being able to kill this thing. I'll just flash in Brazen Borrower. Chalice. Actually, if I play Chalice in 2, he can't play his rituals, so let's do that. So that turns off some options for him to get Belcher out. Yeah, okay, that was enough. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, let's get in. Let's just play this last round and hope that we can get our $5 back. Ugh, we're in the bottom of this barrel though. We are so far away from like the top of this metagame right now. It's ridiculous. I mean, I don't want to like shit on Belcher too much because I played that on this channel if you remember, but that does not look like an optimized version of that deck. Like that deck, honestly, I don't know if it's still as playable now that Faithless Looting is banned. There are a few ways that you can build it, but yeah, they're all really tough now without looting. Probably the merchant card that like Dredge was playing is the closest thing that you could play to replace looting in that deck, just because it lets you draw a new card every turn and just dig for one of the 8 win conditions. Alright, well, let's get this over with. Oh, this has been a terrible performance tonight. Yeah, I have not felt this. Alright, we're on the play. Sure, fine. This is keepable. Pass. Okay, so this looks like burn. Yep. Yep. That was a little bit late there, but at least we can play it and a creature next turn. Searing Blaze. Never do they not have this. Alright, so it looks like the burn player is going to kill us. Or at least they're on a good start to doing so. Merfolk. That's not bad. If we can live long enough to cast this card, it might help. I'm totally okay with just throwing things in front of it until we can win. Okay. I will try to block this if I can, but it's not gonna. We're not blocking anything, so. Light up the stage. Rift Bolt, okay. So about as poorly as that could have gone. Botanical Sanctum is kind of rough because that means that we're either restricted to playing one thing this turn, If I want to play this and Oko next turn, I get to gain 2 life, but I don't know if that's enough. I could play Oko and turn Aether Vial into a 3/3. But we're effectively at 4 right now, and this is also attacking us for a bunch. I think I have to cast Silvergill Adept. See what we can draw. Yeah, see, the problem is I can play, if I play Waterlug Grove, we're only at 3 life anyway. Alright, I can't do anything else. No, this did not sequence exactly the way we needed it to. Whereas, like, now we are in a bajillion of damage danger. We have to, like, block this. Now we cannot actually cast spells. So, fuck it. Yeah, Oko was on top, so it didn't matter. We can only vial in 1 creature, and that means we were gonna die no matter what. I guess technically, like, Chalice is fine against, but it's not like, it's not perfect. I don't believe in spreading season the draw. I think, honestly, Silvergill Adept is not terribly good here. I mean, this is not even that great either, but I think I just need anything that interacts with their deck. If this can counter a spell, then hopefully that it will be fine. Damn it. Alright, we're on the play, sorry. Well, you know what, I don't believe in spreading seas, like, against burn for the most part anyway. No. This is also terrible, but... yeah, no, I think we're just destined to lose. Like, we went from 1 land hand to 1 land hand, and, like... I don't know if we can keep this. If we keep this and we don't draw a land, like, we're definitely losing for sure. Like, what better, like, I guess we kind of have to, though. Like, I don't know what else we're going to do. We can't keep this. Again, if we don't draw a land, we are so utterly fucked. They mulled a 6. Damn it. No, I can't. This is much better. So we're keeping 2 lands. Let's just keep, like, 2 lands, Chalice and Oko. Okay. Bottom, bottom. And if we can draw a 3rd land, then this will curve out nicely. They are on 6 cards at the moment. Hopefully this Chalice will do something. Yeah, this is about as much as I can reasonably hope. It's a better 5-card hand than that 6 we were looking at. Okay. That's not bad. That's also not bad. Now they can't deploy the creatures. Oh, shit! Just concede to the Chalice with 1. Oh, okay, well... remember how we were, like, destined to lose that? Like, fucking hell, like, they were just ridiculously weak to Chalice, apparently. They had, like, 5 1-drops in hand. Okay, well... yeah, I guess we're just gonna run this back? Do I want these? No, I don't. If I didn't want these in the play, like, there's no way that I want these in the draw. It's way too slow. Okay, well, if we can just get lucky, like, once more, and, you know, that would be fantastic. We can maybe have a chance here. Ugh, come on. We've gotten so far, and I just don't want it... I don't want it to fall apart. Like, it's already fallen apart, but I don't want it to, like, completely go down the shitter. I want to at least like get 50 play points back. What is this? Come on! How many times have we kept, or we have like one land opening hands? I have 20 lands in this deck. It's insane. Alright. This is also not very good, but like, what else are we gonna do? I guess I don't really want Waterlogged Grove, but at the same time, if we draw Oka, we're not gonna be able to cast it. I think I need to keep this. Alright. Because we might be force of negating something. Swift Spirit is probably the worst way this can start. So, that's what I expect, yeah. Alright. Play Vile. Pass. It's so hard to deal with this card. I think I just need to counter this. Just gotta protect my life total as much as possible. And I'm not happy that it cost me a card to do it, but... Alright, well, we're gonna hold up Deprive next turn. Unless we draw like a Lord or something, that might be great. I think the Deprive is worth a little bit more. If we draw a Lord, I'd rather be able to use Vile on it. What happened? Why is this like frozen again? They have 3 cards. They did shock themselves here, so clearly they have to have something, but... Lightning Bolt. That's fine. Chalice would be good. I could have played 2 speakers there, but I don't think that's really what I want to be doing right now. I'm going to counter it. They have 1 card left. I think a speaker is worth saving myself 3 life. So, like, here's the thing. If I draw a 2-drop, I can actually cast it and speaker. However, there's a chance that I might not draw a 2-drop, and if I don't, then I can always do it next turn, so I'm not going to take it up right now. Yeah, see, well, maybe we might have to do that, so... I don't think I can afford to crack Grove for a card, I just need mana. But this is not a good scenario because, alright, so... Alright, well, we have to just take this risk. No, he has a card, alright. Searing Blaze. That's your last card. I could try to do this, but I don't think I can afford to right now. Yeah. Take this up to 2. He has no cards in hand, however he's going to have like 2 cards next turn. If he draws a Bolt, we die. We're so close to dead. Fuck. I cast this on 1, it turns off a lot of his lines of winning. Alright. But there's still a lot of cards he can draw to just win, so... Question is, are you willing to throw the Swift Spear into Violent 2? Because I don't think he drew anything. No. Alright. What do we got? Boros Charm. Oh, well then we were fucking dead the whole time. We lose. Okay, well, that's a 1-4 league. So, yeah, Modern is, like, that was probably one of the worst leagues I've ever played on this channel. So, yeah, thank you for witnessing that with me. That was abysmal. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck went wrong. Like, everything, I guess. Just none of this came together. How much? Like, at least half of all of our 7s, like, had to get mulliganed because they were, like, 1-land hands. That's just nuts. So... I don't know what else. Like, the rest of this just did not come out how we needed it to. I mean, there was a lot of red cards, like Master of Waves would have been nice, but it's also, Master of Waves would have died to, like, Yawgmoth, too, and that's terrible. Or, like, the Pyromancer deck is so adept at killing Master of Waves at this point. They have so many, like, black removal spells for it, and yeah, Plague Engineer is still, like, a threat that, like, a lot of the decks can just still play, so, yeah. I don't know. Spirits, like, I think if we hadn't, like, been faced with, like, a 1-land versus 5-card hand on, yeah, that could have been, like, a match where we could win, but that did not work out either, so... Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the list that we're playing, just none of this shit came together. So, you know what, that is insanely frustrating, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty upset about that, but that's just part of Magic, so we'll have to get over it and just play again next time. I do gotta be honest, like, I just don't have my heart playing in, like, Modern at this point, and with Star City having announced today that, like, Legacy play is off the table for them, I'm not even excited about Legacy at this point. Like, the Rogue Delver is, like, a huge problem in that format. Wait, that fucking Renin 6 has to go. That's all there is to it, but it's more than that. I think, like, just Magic in general for this year has just been extremely off-putting to me. I don't like a ton of the design that they did with things like, Renin 6 and Plague Engineer and frickin' Hogak and Urza. But then you also have stuff that, like, is strong, but they're never gonna, like, ban it because it's like Teferi or Narset or Karn, or even, like, Oko, I think, is a huge problem. Where, I mean, I know we're playing it, but it's obviously, like, a card that is, like, completely shaken up Magic, and I don't like it when Wizards of the Coast just, like, takes Magic and just shits on it like that, where they just throw cards in that are gonna, like, fundamentally alter entire formats in the way that, like, Magic 2019 has. Like, it has radically changed every single format in the game, from, like, Vintage all the way up to Standard, and the changes have been, like, hugely sweeping, and I don't like the direction it was taken. So it's honestly, like, hard for me to want to play Magic right now. The more I, like, think and dwell upon this, like, the more it just, like, hurts me in my soul. And I think that part of that definitely shows in, like, how we're playing, but I don't know. What are we gonna do? Like, it's either this or nothing. And I guess those are not options that I'm particularly happy about, but I guess that's just how Magic exists now. So I don't know. I think that Magic. I don't want to be, like, one of those people, but I do think that, like, what Wizards has done to Magic in the past, like, 10 months is just fucking abysmal, and it is abhorrent. And like, every one of these formats used to be way more fun and enjoyable to play, but I don't know. I just don't feel it anymore. So I don't even know how they fix it, because again, like, the cards themselves are not, like, of a power level that necessitates a ban, but it does create a bunch of play patterns that just are not fun at all. And that's just kind of where I'm at personally with this. So I don't know. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do for the next league. Like, maybe I'll go back to Pioneer, but To be honest, like it's also hard to like be excited about that format either because I like playing Merfolk, but Pioneer is not really the same thing as Merfolk. I don't know. It's different. It's not the same thing that I'm trying to play here. So I have love in my heart for Master of Waves, but I don't know if I have love in my heart for like Tempest Shin or like um or Siren Storm Tamer. Yeah, so I don't know, but I know people like Pioneer, so I guess maybe we'll do it. We'll see. Maybe Legacy, who knows. I have not figured out the long-term plan for this yet, so alright, well, this was our abysmal train wreck for today. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.